The door card off, I need to get to that locking mechanism actuator thingy-mabob. So by getting to that, I need to take this window panel, regulator panel out. I've got to tie the window, get some tape and stick the window up so it don't fall down whilst I'm trying to remove this. Yep, then you've got, is it 3? Yeah, 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm going to start digging into that now. I'm going to stick the window up and then start doing the bolt, undoing the bolts down here. So I've got the glass taped up now, so I can go ahead and start removing this panel. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got them bolts out. Next job is, got to take the speaker off, because you need to get your hand up in there to disconnect the window from this regulator. It's a bit fiddly, this bit, I know. So that was 4 screws, and then you got to disconnect that, put the screws in a safe place. Prise this away from the door because it's stuck. Let's get your trim tool. That's that job. So up in here, put my light on. If you can see, that tab on your left, the white bit on your left, you got to push that towards the metal, the door, the outer skin bit, to free it from the glass. So that there, you've got to push away. Well, I think there might be 2 on here. Let me just get my hand up and have a look. Yeah, there's 2. So it's going to be quite fiddly. I'm going to try it now. What I've done here, I've pushed this in, so then that's now gone behind here. Push that in, so now I'm going to work this first one off, and then I'm going to work the second one off. That bit was easy. What I did is, I had one hand in there holding that tab back, then my other hand pushing this black panel towards this corner. So now this side is free from the glass. So now we've just got to do that side. So now that's free from the glass. With that second one, what you want to do is get your hand in that way, so then you can push that lever that way. So if you get your hand in that way, you can't really push it back. So get your hand in there and then pull the white thing towards the skin of the door. Right, so yeah, that's off the glass. So the next job is to get this out. So we've got one cable here. So yep, that cable's out. This cable here is sort of mounted in there, so you got to push that out. So get that through there. Right, so now that's out the way. So now I think this should be free to come out. But how? So come to think of it, you don't actually need to get this out, because you've got enough room now to get to the actuator. So all we've got to do is just slide that as far as you can out the way. Happy days. Bit stays there. So right now I've got to figure out how we remove this actuator. I can see there's a cable going to the door handle. That silver bit on the bottom, I'm guessing you need to twist it so you can disconnect it from its slot. But yeah, let me try it. So first thing I'm going to do is disconnect this cable from the actuator. So that's, you got to pinch that up and then pull. See if I can do it on camera. I don't know, you can't see nothing. Got right. She's off. That's the first bit off. So we've got a cable here, which is that one going through there. So that comes out with the whole thing. Just push that through there because that's got to come out. So next job, screws. One. Try and do it one-handed. Oh God. Right, it's fell off inside now. 2, 3. Let's put them down there. So now the only thing that's keeping it attached is that other cable. If I can bring it closer and do it. But yeah, got to twist that tab so it's facing upright, not sideways, so then it goes through that slot. It's a bit tricky. Right, so I'm still trying to get that bit off, but what I've noticed is, there it is, you can see it there. So what I'm going to do is disconnect the cable off, push this bit off the plastic, and then hopefully it might be easier to get that end bit off. So got that off there, look. So now I need to twist this to get that off, which actually is going to be a lot easier now because it's already twisting. Let me try again. And nearly there. She just needs. Just need 2 hands, I think. Got it. So this cable was the one that went through that hole. And there she is. Boom. There's that cable. Yeah, so that bit went in there, and that, through there. Right, so that's how you take off your actuator. Time for a new one. Now that my new lock's arrived, I can go ahead and fit it. There's my old one. The new one don't come with the cable. You got to take it off your old one and fit it on. So I mean, don't chuck it out straight away after you take it off. So that's all fitted. So it's basically the reverse procedure. Only difficult bit you'll come across is that bit I tried to take off. Where is it? That bit there. Trying to get that cable, which is that one, but got to try and get that through the slot, which is a bit difficult. But as soon as you've done that, it's all straightforward work, really. I've given the door a bit of a clean up because, you know, as you've seen before, it was dusty and full of crap. So yeah, let's go ahead and start fitting it. So now that the lock's fitted, everything else is buttoned up, so we're ready to put the door card back on and see if it all works. That's the door card back on, so let's give it a try. Grab my key. Let's look from the other window, see if it locks. See if that moves. Right, I'm going to press lock now. Let's hope for the best. Yay! So that one worked already, and that one worked. Happy days. Tidy. So that's that job done.